Hey, hello friends, welcome to the Shed of Wonder. Sorry I can't turn that well, my ribs are still killing me from the crash yesterday. But it's great to see you, back in the Shed of Wonder for the Frosty Cycling Crew Strava Group review. I have my tea, massive mug of tea, Yorkshire tea, marvellous. I hope you all had a good weekend. Get me words out there. I hope you're all good, and I hope you've had a good Monday. I've been off work today. I'm off tomorrow as well. I'm going to try and get back into work on Wednesday, just depending on how my ribs feel. My wrist, I've got my what do you call it, splint on, and it feels so much better than it did yesterday. So it's just my ribs that I'm really suffering with. But hey, that'll be all good. I've ordered some special ointment as recommended by Kerry, Mr. Doily Burger's other half. She's a legend, she knows her stuff, so I've ordered some special cream to apply to the ribs, so that should be coming tomorrow, so I'll give that a go. Yeah, so it's not too bad, guys, not too bad. A massive thank you to everyone for all your amazing and lovely comments on Strava and on YouTube. I've not had chance to reply to everyone's comments at the moment on the vlog that I put up this morning, which featured the crash from yesterday, and which is quite unusual because a lot of the time I'm sort of pressing my GoPro to record certain segments of the ride, and then I forget to turn it off and then the battery runs out. But luckily, or unluckily, it caught the crash yesterday on the GoPro, so yeah, there you go. Anyway, I'm rambling on. It's as I said, it's great to see you. I've just had a quick flick through the leaderboard for last week. Absolutely outstanding miles again from every single one of you. Unfortunately, due to me hitting the deck yesterday, I don't feature in the top 100. But I'm in good company because I'm in 105th with 78.5 miles. I'm surrounded and accompanied by the legends Mike Costello, Paul Power, Daniel Hall and Andy, who was also out on the ride yesterday. So there you go, there's the legends that I keep in good company with, just out of the top 100. And talking about the miles last week, you guys racked up an amazing total of 20,051 miles, and I'm pretty darn sure that that is the most miles that the FCC has ridden in a week. Absolutely superb stuff, so kudos to every single one of you for getting out there and putting in the miles. Fantastic stuff. If you hear me groan slightly or make some really unpleasant noises, it's not because I'm getting excited on this chair, it's because of my ribs. Right, anyway, I've got the tea. Without further ado, let's crack on with the FCC Strava Group review. Right, okay, you legends, let's do this. So last week's leaders distance: in first place, Jay Han with a massive 437.8 miles. Amazing stuff, mate. Second place, TH Cycletech Centurion with an equally impressive 431.4 miles. And Mark Schul is in third with a massive 415.5 miles. Cracking stuff, you legends. Longest ride, first place is TH Cycletech Centurion with an absolutely incredible 196.7 miles. Phenomenal stuff. Carlos is in second with 190.7 miles, and Tanya Tucker is in third with 190.4 miles. Blimey, so close between you two there, between second and third. Fantastic stuff. Climbing, first place is Jay Han with 33,300 feet. Wow, amazing stuff. Rowan Harrington is in second with 22,671. Brilliant stuff, Rowan. And Giovanni Clemente is in third with 20,565 feet of climbing. Brilliant stuff from all of you legends. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so as I scroll up, we will dig deeper. We will delve down into the FCC top 100 leaderboard for last week. So, as we just mentioned, first place is Ye Han with a total of 437.8 miles. TH Cycle Tech Centurion is in second with 431.4. 10 rides for you last week, buddy. Cracking stuff. Mr. Mark Schewel, hello Mark, third position, 415.5 miles. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Chad is in fourth. Hello Chad, hope you're good. 408.8 miles for you, buddy. Excellent climbing as well. 20,203 feet. Mr. Paul Stevens, good to speak to you last night, buddy. In fifth position with 352 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, mate. Simon Dixie, hello Simon, sixth position, 320.4 miles. Massive climbing as well, 18,986 feet for last week. Superb. Alan Sweeney's in seventh. Hello Alan, 300.2 miles for you last week. Cracking stuff, mate. Brilliant miles. Tanya Tucker's there in eighth with 292.1. Brilliant stuff, Tanya. Emma Hadley, hello Emma, in ninth position, 248 miles exactly. 6 rides for you last week. And your longest ride was 120.5 miles, so fantastic stuff, Emma. 10th position is Rowan with 239.6. Raymond White, hello Ray, in 11th position, 238.6. Hope you're good, buddy. Alan Bailey's there in 12th with 237.9. Cracking stuff, Alan. Paul Farmer's there in 13th with 233.7. Amazing stuff, Paul. 12 rides for you last week. Brilliant stuff. Stefan Holdorf's there in 14th with 224.8. Pete Jones, hello Pete, 15th position, 219.4 miles for you. Cracking stuff, mate. Giovanni Clemente da Silva's there in 16th, 219 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, Giovanni. Carlos is there in 17th with 216.5. Rosa's in 18th with 214.1. 14 rides for you last week, Rosa. That's phenomenal stuff. Andy Sweeney's there in 19th with 212.2. Brilliant stuff, Andy. And your longest ride was 103.7 miles last week. So fantastic stuff. David Crawford's there in 20th. Hello, David. 204.2 miles for you. Brilliant. Mr. Andy Painting, you legend, the artiste of the FCC. I hope you're good, mate. 21st place, 202.5 miles. 14 rides last week. Absolutely superb, buddy. Ronnie is there in 22nd with 200.8 miles. 13 rides for you last week. Brilliant stuff, Ronnie. Carl Morrison is there in 23rd with 200.4 miles. Brilliant stuff, Carl. Josip's there in 24th with 195.8 miles. Brilliant stuff, Josip. And your longest ride was a century ride as well, 101.4 miles. Cracking stuff. And just to say that 23 of you absolute legends have ridden over 200 miles or more last week. Phenomenal stuff. Brilliant. So Xavi's there in 25th with 193.7. Thomas Kraus is there in 26th with 191.3. Hello Thomas, hope you're good. John Gerwitz Dunn is there in 27th. Hello John, 188.1 miles for you. Chris the Train is there in 28th with 186.2 miles. Cracking stuff, Chris. D. Michael Dozier is there in 29th. Hello buddy, 186.2 miles for you. Mr. James Finn is in 30th. Hello James, hope you're good. 184.6 miles for you. Cracking climbing as well, 12,146 feet. Excellent stuff, mate. Jens Buckman is there in 31st with 184.5. Darren Rhodes is there in 32nd with 177.9. Gregory Collins is in 33rd with 176.2. Cracking stuff from all you guys. David Lavery is in 34th with 171.1. Brilliant stuff, David. Rupert Englander is there in 35th with 169.3. Brilliant stuff, Rupert. 8,979 feet of climbing for you. Excellent stuff, buddy. Chris Norton is there in 36th with 165.4. Brilliant climbing, Chris, as well. 10,915 feet. Cracking stuff, mate. Martin Thornton, hello Martin, 37th place, 165.2 miles for you. Brilliant stuff, mate. And your longest ride was also a century ride, so fantastic. 101.6 miles. Brilliant stuff. You guys are putting in so many century rides. It's fantastic. Graham Rich is there in 38th with 161.5 miles. And another century ride for you, Graham. Awesome stuff, buddy. 100.2 miles last week. Jack Pinchin, hello Jack, 39th place, 151.7 miles for you. Les Winters, you legend, 40th position. Thanks for calling earlier, mate. Great to speak to you. 150.7 miles for you. Cracking stuff. Great miles last week. Mr. Painterman is in 41st with 148.5. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Deepak's in 42nd with 148.1 miles. Cracking stuff, Deepak. Tony Ramos, hello Tony, 43rd position, 147.8 miles for you. Ricardo, you absolute legend, 44th position, 146.6 miles. You have you've massively beaten me this week, buddy. Excellent stuff, and thank you ever so much for your help yesterday, along with all those other legends after I hit the deck. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant stuff, mate. Thank you. Daniel Hager's in 45th. Hello Daniel, 144.7 miles. Brilliant stuff, mate. The Vegan Cyborg, 46th position, 143.9 miles. Bernard, excellent stuff, my friend. Hope you're good. Dennis Barron's there in 47th with 141.7 miles. Cracking stuff, Dennis. Samuel is in 48th with 141.5. 19 rides last week, Samuel. Outstanding. David Vieira's there in 49th with 140.7. Brilliant stuff. Dominic is in 50th with 140.5. And 14 rides for you, Dominic, last week. That's absolutely superb stuff. Jochen's there in 51st with 139.7. 12 rides last week, Jochen. Brilliant. Rohan's there in 52nd with 138.7. 13 rides for you. Brilliant stuff, Rohan. 53rd we have Dave De Winters with 135.9 miles. Cracking stuff, Dave. Gaz Evans is in 54th with 134.6. Colin White's in 55th with 133.2. John Wade's in 56th with 132.6. Caleb's there in 57th with 131.8 miles ridden last week. Awesome stuff from all of you guys that I just mentioned. Brilliant. Mark Farrier's there in 58th over there in Canada. Hello Mark, hope you're good. 131.2 miles for you. Brilliant stuff last week, buddy. Paul Brown's in 59th. Hello Paul, 131.1 miles. Cracking stuff, mate. Ming is in 60th, you legend. Thank you also for all your help yesterday, buddy. Out on the ride. 131 miles exactly for you last week, and 15 rides for you last week. Superb stuff, mate. Foxy Dave Fox is in 61st with a fantastic 130.8 miles. Brilliant stuff, mate. Philip Carter's there in 62nd with 128.1. Mark Langerbeer, hello Mark, hope you're good. 63rd place, 127.9 miles, and a century ride for you as well, 101.1 miles last week. Awesome stuff, buddy. Stephen Tolan's in 64th. Hello mate, hope you're good. 127.5 miles for you. We've got in 65th place YouTube Riding with Jav, 123.2 miles, all the way over there in New York City. Hope you're good, mate. Evandro's there in 66th with 120.5. Mr. Dave Harvey, hello you legend, hope you're good. 67th place, 120.4 miles. Mr. Flint Square is there in 68th over there in Germany with a fantastic 116.7 miles last week, Flint. Excellent stuff, mate. And Ben Butterworth, hello mate, 69th position for you 116.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Jose's there in 70th with 115.8 miles. 71st is Jason Shepherd with 113.8. Brilliant stuff, guys. John Embleton is there in 72nd with 113.6. Chris Smart is in 73rd with 113 miles exactly. Brilliant climbing, Chris. 10,144 feet last week. Awesome stuff, mate. Ryan in 74th, 112.4 miles. Awesome stuff, buddy. I hope you're good. Stevens there in 75th with 111.9. Cracking stuff, mate. Mr. Tony Hawkins, 76th position. You legend. Thank you so much for driving out to me yesterday. I know there was so much traffic, and actually Donna turned up in the end, but thank you so much for coming out, mate. 111.4 miles for you last week. Brilliant stuff, mate. Jan is there in 77th with 110.1 miles. Cracking stuff, mate. Keith Burgess, hello Keith, 78th place, 109.9. Nathan Jackson's there in 79th with 108.4. Diaz there in 80th with 108.1. Brilliant stuff from all you legends. Fahim's there in 81st, 107 miles exactly. Cracking stuff, Fahim. Ben Dobson's there in 82nd with 106.6. Sue is in 83rd. Hello Sue, 105.8 miles for you last week. Absolutely excellent stuff, and it was great to see you briefly yesterday morning before we all set off on the ride. Andrew B's in 84th with 105.8. Awesome stuff, Andrew. Mr. Kev Brown is back on the leaderboard, 85th position, 105.7 miles. Awesome stuff, buddy, and congratulations on your charity ride yesterday. Superb stuff. Alan Lowe's in 86th. Hello, Alan. 105.5 miles for you. Brilliant stuff. John Nash is in 87th with 104 miles exactly. Cracking stuff, John. Graham Parkhill's in 88th with 103 miles. And Mark Matthews is in 89th with 101.5 miles ridden last week. Cracking stuff to you legends there. So in 90th position we have Nige Jones with 100.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, Nige. Christian's there in 91st with 100.1. Brilliant stuff, Christian. So that's 91 of you legends. Are unbelievable. The mileage just gets the mileage and effort each week is just phenomenal. So 91 of you legends have ridden over 100 miles last week, and just literally missing out by 0.1 of a mile. In 92nd place is Kai Hobler with 99.9 miles. Brilliant stuff, Kai. Oh, excuse me. Will Albanos in 93rd with 98.3 miles. Brilliant stuff, Will. Spencer White, he's there in 94th, excuse me. 96.9 miles, Spencer. Paul Wilk is in 95th with 96.3. Brilliant stuff, Paul. Chris Harris is in 96 with 95.8. Awesome stuff, Chris. Snorder, Velo Viking in 97th with 93.4. Cracking stuff, Velo Viking. David Williams is in 98th with 91.7. Brilliant stuff, David. Charlie Cooper's there in 99th with 90.3 miles. Brilliant stuff, Charlie. And in 100th place is Richard Keeley with 85.4 miles. 10 rides ridden last week, and total climbing of 5,463 feet. Brilliant stuff, Richard, and massive kudos to every single one of you for getting out there again last week and putting in the effort and putting in the miles. And can I just say a massive kudos to everyone that's not in the top 100 for also getting out. Now it's time for Rider of the Week for week ending May 20th. Okay, so Rider of the Week for last week goes to somebody in 61st position on the leaderboard. An impressive 130.8 miles ridden, 7 rides in total. Rider of the Week for last week goes to Mr. Dave Fox. Foxy Dave, you are Rider of the Week, buddy.
Congratulations.
Dave, superb effort, my friend. Great stuff. Ride of the week for last week. I have this, I think, what colour is it? It's white. A white Rafa cap, brand new. That's all yours, buddy. Coming your way. I'll put my email address in the description below. Just drop me a quick email with your address, and the Rafa cap is coming your way, Dave. Congratulations, buddy. Ride of the week. Okay, friends, I guess that concludes this week's FCC Strava Group review from the Shed of Wonder. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you back here next Monday for another FCC review. In the meantime, have a fantastic week. Look after yourselves and make sure you stay safe out there. Enjoy your riding, and I'll give you an update with another vlog in a couple of days. Yeah, until then, I'm sure there was something else I was going to mention. Oh yes, before we go, 3rd of June, FCC next group ride down in Thatcham near Reading. There's details up on the Strava FCC group, so do take a look, and if you can come along, it'd be great to see you. I'm planning, I will definitely be there obviously, but as to me getting back out on the bike, I'm hoping maybe this weekend for a little one. I'll see how my week goes anyway. I'll see how I progress. As I say, my wrist is feeling so much better. It's just the ribs. But anyway, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye for now.